Hold my hand. It's time to get out of this cycle. You're going around and around in circles. You're stuck in this toxic cycle, okay? So you were dealing with somebody who was dealing with other people, okay? This person has some very addictive behaviors, okay? They are overwhelmed by that Jezebel energy, okay? This person could have had a baby on you or some type of pregnancy scare, or somebody may have lied and said that they were pregnant by this person. But the thing about it is, they opened the door, okay? They were dealing with people for that to even be something that somebody could say, right? It's like, why even put yourself in those types of situations for somebody to even be able to say that they were pregnant, right? So you got fed up with it. The thing about it is, your spiritual gifts gave you the clarity that you need. Okay, you had dreams. You just had like, it's giving that energy of That's So Raven. Remember when she used to like, zone out and have those premonitions? You literally have been in that space. Like, you've seen things, like you've seen people and been like, wait a minute, something don't sit right, something ain't right. But your spiritual gifts are the reason why you're fed up, because you're getting all the clarity that you need. Okay. This person operates in this energy because it is that wounded masculine, that wounded, um, divine energy. It's wounded, it's not operating at its full potential. Okay. And that's why you and this person bump heads. Okay. Because they want to act like they this like thug, and like they're so hard, and like they're so, rough around the edges. And it causes them to miss out on a lot of opportunities that are divinely aligned. Okay. And this person tries to make it seem like they're living in the moment, right? YOLO type of energy. No, you live every day, you die once. Okay. So it's this energy of this person trying to portray this as, them just living life, and just sowing their wild oats type of vibe. Okay. They feel like they can sweet talk you into, this trap of continuing to be in this round and round cycle with them. And it's like, you like, no. Your spiritual gifts are keeping you looking at this from the right perspective. Okay. Anytime you try to fall back into this person's sweet talking energy, anytime you almost fall back into this trap, your spiritual gifts come. You spend time in prayer and meditation, right? Just your normal routine. That's why it's so important to have a healthy lifestyle regimen, because it may work one day, or it may, you know what I'm saying? But the accumulation of you doing it every single day is, it's like a muscle. You work it, So you're getting the clarity you need in those moments of stillness. Okay. But obviously, when you're in the moment, getting that energy of them sweet talking you and this and that, sometimes it can be confusing. Okay. That's why you and this person bump heads, because it's like you really care for this person deeply. But like I said, you keep going around and around with this wounded masculine. Okay. This masculine, they are divine, but they're operating from that wounded energy, being hot and cold, off and on. This person has ghosted you before. This person has really had you in this energy of just like, this person just gives you so much bad news. They may like cancel plans very often. And the thing about it is, they act like they are more busy than they actually are. You make time for what you want to make time for. Okay. This person could also have, not could, they do. They have toxic family. Okay. The people that they do life with are very toxic. They do not give this person good advice. Okay. They may have been the one that told this person to act fake busy and to not be available to you and to let you down sometimes. Like, how some people give that sick, stupid advice, like, you gotta leave them wanting more. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just something along those lines of, they're getting bad advice from toxic family members. Okay. This person could have fed you a fairy tale. They could have talked about proposing to you. They could have talked to you about, starting a life and getting married, and, all the lollipops and gumdrops, but it was phony. It was a trick. It was an illusion for them to get what they needed from you. They wanted to get what they needed from you. Okay. That's why they fed so much into making you believe this fairy tale, because at the end of the day, this person knows that you're the queen bee. Okay. They know that you're secure. You are a secure place. You are stable. Okay. You are where the grass is greenest. Okay. Period. Point blank. Let's be clear. You're a boss bitch. Okay. You're focused on your career. And now all this person can do is wish. Okay. Because you separated from this. Now they're worried. They're replaying events over and over because you severed the cycle. Like, you stopped the pattern, you stopped the cycle, like you pull back your energy, and now they fucked up over you, collective. Now they mad because this person is a full out narcissist. They love to play the games. Like they love to, do the roundabout. You know what I'm saying? Go in circles. They love that shit, right? They love that toxic lifestyle. Okay, driving a boat is significant for somebody, but this person is reminiscing very heavily on the memories that you two share. Okay, and they're gonna send you a love message trying to get you back in the cycle. They're gonna try to get you right back in this little roundabout cycle, but at the same time, they're still detached. Okay, this person is still detached. Earth sign energy for confirmation, Taurus, Virgo, Cap. Okay, you could have worked with this person, or you just work very well with this person, and this person misses that energy. They miss the fact that you two work so well together. I don't feel like for some of you, you may have started a business with this person, or you just really nurture this person's drive for success. Okay. And you may have even like shown this person or encouraged this person with a side hustle they had. Um, but nonetheless, you and this person like really are on the same page when it comes to um career. Okay, when it comes to the material realm, like y'all can relate, y'all have a lot in common. Okay, but at the end of the day, this person doesn't look at it from a healthy perspective. They look at it from trying to get over on you, trying to get more from you than they give to you. Okay, that's what makes it so toxic. That's why you've had to separate, because you love yourself more than that. Okay, you are very aware of how things make you feel. I think that's what this person wasn't anticipating. They weren't anticipating you being as aware of yourself as you actually are. They didn't anticipate you caring as much about yourself as you do. Okay. They felt like they could continue to be shady with you and wear this mask and continue, with this Jezebel energy, right? Having all these multiple options and all this third party energy, they felt like they had you under their spell and that you would never release this. But you learned that karmic lesson. And now you learn to move in silence. Because that's the thing about it. You haven't even told this person all the things that you know about what they've been doing and who they are. Like, and anytime you try to have deep conversations with this person, their true colors come out. Their true colors come out. They may be very dismissive. Um, and it's because they're ashamed, they're guilty. Okay, they know that they were reckless with their love, they know that they didn't hold this as near and dear to their heart as they should have. But at the end of the day, it's a karmic lesson. Okay, and look, you may be in the gym, you may be working out, you may be just taking better care of yourself because you see yourself properly, you love yourself, and you're now able to express to yourself how much you love yourself. In past seasons, you weren't as aware of how to pour into yourself and how to really nurture yourself because you were so busy nurturing this person. Okay. And now you had to turn your back. For a lot of you, this is a twin flame. Okay. You had to turn your back on this to save yourself. That's confirmation. Okay. Because you realize you were self sabotaging. You realize this person never wanted any strings attached. This person never wanted to really have anything of substance. They just wanted to be obsessive and possessive over you. And that's why you had to block it, because at the end of the day, that's their true colors. Okay. Now this person is having to go through this bad karma because they knew what they were doing. They knew they were playing with you. Okay. And they caused you a lot of mental anguish, a lot of mental chaos. And that's why they're now in this space of mental breakdown and mental chaos, because what goes around comes around. Okay. They're reaping what they have sown. They're dealing with a lot of drama. Like right now, they're dealing with a lot of endings, like a lot of hard endings. Like things are being burnt to the ground in a sense in their life at this time. They feel under a lot of pressure. Okay, trying to get back to you. They know time is running out. They're trying to find their way back to you. They're trying to find a way back in to your good graces. Okay, but that's the thing about it. They know they got bad credit with you. They got a bad track record with you. It's like you have no more fucks to give this person. Okay, you've made your decisions, and this person, like I said, they're feeling like their time is running out, but you've already separated from this. And that may be shocking for this person, and it may make them feel even more like shit than they already do, to know that you have actually closed this cycle. It's too late. Okay, I heard time is running out. Time is running out. Like it's too late. Okay, and this person feels like you left them hanging when in reality they left you hanging first, and you just had to adapt. You had to change. You had to heal, and now you've moved on. Okay, this person feels like they have no closure, but you didn't have any either. So at the end of the day, now you are the forbidden fruit. They had a taste, but they weren't able to sustain that connection. They weren't able to handle you properly. So the chapter is closed. The cycle is ended. All right, friend. God loves you, and I do too.